Good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
Oh, you're so cool, Brewster! Everybody's a suspect! Hey, Ted, where the hell's Corkscrew? Don't fuck with the Chuck!
Continuing on with the next installment of the Halloween franchise, we're at Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Came out in 1989, and I'm just gonna get it over with. 2.5 out of 5 stars. There's so much fucking wrong with this movie, but it's a guilty pleasure. Because growing up, it was always on AMC's like Fright Fest. It was always Halloween 4 and 5. And then it always played like New Blood for Friday the 13th and shit like that. Like it always played like the same 2 or 3 movies. And like one of the ballsiest moves ever. The director, his name is Dominique Otherin Gerard. I butchered that, I already know it. He took the script and threw it in the trash can right in front of the producers. Like, dude, you gotta have some fucking cojones.
You got big cojones, amigo.
It's continuing on with Jamie Lloyd and her story, and apparently she can't talk until about like the last 25-30 minutes of the movie. She gets her voice back all of a sudden. Like I said, in part 4 I said that the timelines get messy. This one is just a fucking piece of hot trash. Like, why? Why would you go about with this angle of just having her lose her voice because of a psychic connection to Michael, or the trauma of her killing her parents, foster mom, excuse me? This movie, dude. I want to like it, okay, like I do. I showed my fiance it the other night, and she said that it's very forgettable, and that's exactly how it is. Rachel's back in this one, which is fine, but she's got such a small, like, her role is just kind of pointless, to be honest with you. We get introduced to Tina, which everyone hates. I don't know, I don't think she's that bad of a character. I mean, there's definitely worse. We are introduced to a girl named Sam and a guy named Spitz. He's probably the best part of the movie. He's like this super quirky, like energetic, just goofball, you know? Like, you laugh at her every time you see him. The part that I don't get is when he runs out of the party, he's wearing Michael Myers' like exact mask, the long Don Shanks neck mask. He's like holding it up and shit, and it's like, how? We are also introduced to a guy named Mikey, or Michael. It's Tina's boyfriend, who's a complete fucking douche. He's like a typical greaser. He's all about his car. That's actually the VHS rewind.
Clear. Clear.
Michael shows up and takes like a gardening rake and stabs him right in the forehead with it, and the little twitch at the end, it's a nice little sell, you know. We are also introduced to a little side character named Billy. He's a kid that I guess likes Jamie. He's got like a speech impediment, he kind of stutters a little. The whole, like, this movie and these characters that I'm bringing up now are infamous with the cookie woman scene. It is this painful just attempt to communicate because Jamie can't speak, and whenever she has these psychic connections or visions with Michael, she goes into like these seizures. Why they went this route, no one knows. It's fucking ridiculous, if you ask me. I'd give it a lower rating if I didn't grow up on it all the time. Just like Halloween H2O. When we get to that one, believe me, you're in for a treat. I don't know, man. Like, this movie, it's just riddled with problems. And the more you watch it, the more you find out. The fucking cops with the clown shoes, they even admit that they're lousy cops.
Fortunately, we're lousy cops.
sorry.
Dr. Loomis is back, and he is, this is probably the most crazy Dr. Loomis we've ever seen. It's a tie between this and part 6. He is just a fucking mess with it in this one. And he puts Jamie in fucking, like, in harm's way. Coming down the stairs, and Don Shanks in this one's fucking annoying. He walks with, like, his knife to his chest like this the whole time, the entire fucking movie. And he's out in broad daylight most of the fucking movie too. They go to Myers' house, which is a totally different Myers' house because they filmed in Salt Lake City in this one, and they needed a big enough house to accommodate for the trash chute scene, which was fucked up too. Like, they used a real knife. Don Shanks was actually stabbing through like the metal duct, and Jamie's trying to climb up. She's a kid, you're using a real fucking knife. What is this fucking movie, dude? I'm getting like worked up just sitting here talking about it. Fuck it, it's going down to 2. Fuck that half point. This movie sucks, straight up. 2 out of 5. It just, the more you think about the movie, the more problems you see, and it's infuriating. We're introduced to the infamous like brute mask, which is super fucking cool, and I plan on getting it one day. We also get introduced to the man in black, who serves no fucking purpose in this movie. He's got the same matching wrist tattoo that Michael does. He breaks him out of fucking jail. Michael Myers is in jail. He's on his hands and knees like playing with the fucking chains. Oh my god, this is so fucking painful. But like, I just can't fucking understand this movie. It's almost as bad as Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, to be honest with you. It's up there, it's on fucking par with it. Yeah, the man in black breaks Michael out of jail. You get to learn more about him in the next movie. They just keep going down from here. Halloween 6, it's everyone's like in their top 3 of like their worst Halloween films. I give it a little bit more credit. I'd put it in like top 5 of the worst horror like Halloween films. There's some redeeming qualities to it, some, not much. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think of this movie. Comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and until then, I'll see you later.